What do you love doing, but hate succeeding in? Getting fat. It's so much fun on the way there, but being there sucks and I immediately want to leave. Right. Especially once you get back on the healthy train, and for the first 3 weeks ago you have motivation and inspiration, then you hit the wall of okay, this is no longer new and interesting. Do I really have to keep doing this the rest of my life? Guess who's sitting on the couch trying to get up and work out? Eating the entire pack of cookies. Me after seeing the empty packet of cookies that was supposed to last the week. Doh. There is always a moment towards the end of a video game where you have to decide to finish the main mission, beat the final boss, and lose interest. Taking a long, nice nap, but then realizing you slept for 3 hours and won't be able to fall asleep tonight. I have found my people, I cannot nap. If I fall asleep on the couch or chair it's 4 hours minimum. Then I can't get to sleep. I can't nap either, but for the opposite reason. If I do actually manage to fall asleep in the daytime, I wake up feeling sick and sweaty and feel like crap until the next day, so I avoid napping. Swimming, cause if I do good at morning swim events I have to go back in the afternoon. Reading books, especially good books for the first time. You're on a journey, have no idea where the end is. At some point it's over, and you know you'll never experience that book the same way again. There are the very rare books where knowing the end, or key bits of information, make the second or third read just as good. I always loved rereading books. Just knowing the details allows me to appreciate the intricacies in the author's writing. There's nothing I love and hate more than the feeling of being into a book so much you cannot put it down, but also not wanting it to end. Being productive in any aspect of my life, in general. I notice that the more I have my shit together, others, employers, family, organizations I volunteer with, etc., feel like they have license to add more to my plate. I don't work hard just to be given more work, I work so I can eventually relax. Work ethic. I like getting work done with time to spare. I hate that this puts me in a position of getting more work to do without any of the benefits. I used to work with a guy who would finish his part of our projects and release his progress slowly over time. I remember calling him once and he was working on his home automation setup. Apparently he had completed his portion of our project a month ago and would just give me the pieces I needed when I asked for them so no one would give him additional work. I work for a lawyer and so I like winning court cases. It's good to see your client get a good result from the judge or jury. Most of the cases I work on are family law or divorce cases. I enjoy the work. I like helping people. But no one really wins in those cases. I can't really congratulate someone on the destruction of their marriage. So, while I'm happy to see each case concluded, it's sad because that family is destroyed in the process. Graphic design. I love doing it, but as soon as people find out you do it for a job they automatically need your help in building their website or making a logo for their idea or editing photos etc. I wouldn't mind this, but maybe pay me for this skill I learned and got a degree in. They always assume it's free for some reason. Building software that sounds fun to build or that people would be interested in using. I like making the software. But I don't like providing support for people to use it, which is inevitable if other people are interested in it. Letting my kids win at Mario Kart. Just to be clear, I love the idea of letting them win, but it pains me to actually do it. Just be glad you have control of it while you do. I had that with my little brother in FIFA. I'd miss a few tackles and make weak shots so it'd be close and sometimes let him win, sometimes take him down. Then after a couple of years, I didn't need to miss as many shots on purpose, a couple more go by and I had to stop that altogether. Don't think I've beaten the little shit in years now. Astronomer here. Some years ago, I was involved in a program that scanned the night sky searching for near-Earth asteroids that would hit the Earth someday. It was super fun, especially if you find an asteroid. But yeah, you really don't want to find an asteroid on collision course that will kill us all. I do a lot of wood carvings, faces, bodies, animals, smoking pipes and so on. You spend a lot of time doing it just to make it perfect, but when you're done, it's like, oh, I'm done, I gotta give you away now. It's like giving away a part of yourself. I feel the same way about knitting. It takes forever, the materials are expensive, and you know the other person isn't going to enjoy it anywhere near as much as you because they're not invested. I love the process of knitting, but I've decided to only knit for myself, my husband and my daughter to save myself time and heartache. Procrastinating. Fun fact. Humans aren't the only species that procrastinate. Pigeons do too. Found this out once when I was supposed to be studying. Love working on cars, but sometimes hate being real good at it. When your whole family buys Junkers, knowing you can fix them cheap, the phone never stops. This is also why I do not own a cell phone. Drinking. I love the taste of alcohol. Beer, whiskey, bourbon, gin, whatever. I love all alcohol, but I hate getting drunk because I act like a clown and spend money impulsively. Raising dogs. By the time they're old enough to be sold to a new home, you love them to death and it's hard to let go. Working under pressure. I always pull through at the last second, but God, I wish I could just do stuff in advance. Karaoke. I can never have the fun of karaoke because I'm musically trained, and I can't really pretend to mess around with the songs, so I end up taking it way too seriously and no one enjoys it.